An announcement on India's official entry to the 88th Academy Awards is likely to be made soon. We turn to 5 acclaimed Bollywood filmmakers for predictions. It's never too early to predict for the Oscars. There may be nearly 5 months to go for the 88th Academy Awards, but buzz has already started building around the potential contenders. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick there. As far as India's official entry to the Oscars is concerned, several names of films from Bollywood and the South India film industry are being tossed around. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper factor director Amal Palkar heads the jury, which will pick the official entry for Best Foreign Language Film at the prestigious awards function to be held on February 28, 2016. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper according to a source. The selection committee has watched over 45 films this year and is on the verge of finalizing India's official entry to the Oscars 2016. The list includes Raj Kumar Khurana's PK, Neeraj Gaiwan's Masan, Aman Kumar's Mericom and Vishal Bhardwaj's Haider. However, 2 South Indian films, Karkamattai and Bahubali, are leading the race. The final list will be announced on September 25. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper. The Indian films that have, so far, been nominated for the Foreign Film Oscar include Mother India, 1957, Salam, Bombay, 1988, and Lagan, 2001, which came the closest to the coveted trophy. In spite of India's no-show at the Academy Awards every year, until now only 5 Indians have won Oscars: Bhanu Attaiah, Risal Pukati, A.R. Rahman, Gulzar and Satyajit Ray, but all of them worked in movies made by foreign production houses. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper. Last year, India sent Geetu Mohandas' Liar's Dice to the Oscars, but failed to make it to the top 5. Controversy erupted over the film's choice as country's official entry, with filmmakers and others taking to social media to voice their dissent. The debutant director's film was picked by the Film Federation of India over 29 other contenders, including the critically acclaimed Bollywood films Queen, Mericom and Shahid, and the Marathi language drama Pandri. Awaiting debate and discussion post the announcement of the official entry to the 88th Academy Awards, Hitlist asks 5 filmmakers to vote for their Oscar favorites. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper. My pick: Karkamattai, Tamil, Court, Killer, both Marathi. Why? All the 3 films are brilliant and they are worthy of representing India on a global platform. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper. Why? Both represent a new cinematic language with superior craft and a keen eye to stories from modern India. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper. Why? It's the most groundbreaking film about the holy cow, the Indian family. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 #s#.qg6vmodj.deeper. Why? One of the finest films of the year, well made and is rooted in the land it represents, and has already made a mark internationally. See more at http://www.midday.com/articles/5 directors pick their favorites for India's official entry to the Oscars. 16,553,189 1,553,189 #s#QG6V mod J.Deepuff my pick. Caught, The Trap, Malayalam, why? Both the films are outstanding. Caught really shook you up, and it was such a frustrating film to watch with no emotions in it, but at the same time, Highway director Imtiaz Ali claims that he has not worked with actors as good as his Tamasha actors Ranbir Deepika and Deepika Padukone, and admitted their talent was a learning experience for him. See more at http://www.midgay.com/articles/Imtiaz Ali never worked with actors as good as Ranbir Deepika /16,554,195 #s#.net/0x.deepuff. It was really good. It's actually a learning experience for me when you work with good actors. I've worked with Ranbir and Deepika before, and for each scene, the way in which I envisioned the scene, it always turned out to be different than that, and it's different because of their talents. I'm convinced about the fact that I've never worked with actors as good as them, said Ali to queries about the experience of working with Ranbir and Deepika at the trailer launch here on Tuesday. He had earlier said he disliked them as actors and thought they don't possess any merit as actors. Ranbir, Deepika, producer Sajid Nadeola and presenter Siddharth Roy Kapoor were also present. The film has generated tremendous buzz right since the shooting had begun, which got heightened with the release of the first look of the film few days back. The blend of light-hearted and intense romance against the backdrop of scenic locales and theatre got the social media a buzz as soon as it was out on social media on Tuesday. Ali's last few films, Highway and Rockstar, were critically acclaimed, bagging numerous awards and collecting decent numbers. He denied that this put more pressure on him. There is absolutely no pressure. You don't remember what the previous film was and how well it had worked. The only thing on your mind is that the producers get convinced and take you to Corsica. That's the kind of tension that you're stuck with. I don't worry about the previous films. Once they are over, it's always the excitement for the new one. Tamasha reunites Ranbir and Deepika after their super hit pairing in the blockbuster Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. See more at http://www.midgay.com/articles/Imtiaz Ali never worked with actors as good as Ranbir Deepika /16,554,195 #s#.net/0x.deepuff.